Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 14, the show, Road to the Show with Theo. This is episode 67, and we're getting ready for this 9-game homestand here against the Royals, White Sox, and Mariners. So first off, we got the Royals coming in town. There you see the matchup there between Shields and Verlander there, and we'll see how this series will open up, as we are desperately needing to win this series here against them to really put some distance between us and them for the American League Central Division here, as we are only currently just a game ahead of them. As you'll see the standings here, we are 65 and 65. The Royals are 64 and 66. So this game, this series I should say, is really important to us, as if we can win at least 2 out of the 3 games here in this series, that will definitely put us in a good spot here for the Central Division. Of course, we got the White Sox coming up also, and then the Mariners there, who are also playing some really good baseball right there. But there you see the standings right now for the wild card. Of course, we want to try to avoid that. We want the division, but at the same time, we got to keep watch on that, because if we do end up, for whatever reason, have a bad series at any time, we got to kind of keep our eye on that and try to keep our head above water. So winning is very, very important right now, and winning in any kind of way right now. So there you see the standings there here at Comerica Park. A beautiful night here with these two matching up here. There you see the numbers there. You guys can pause the video and check those out. But we'll take a look here. 49 home runs and 121 RBIs, I should say. And so bottom of the second here for Bonds. He hits this high. This one goes deep, and this one is gone. Home run right there for Theo Bonds. That is home run number 50 right there for him. And that will help us out here big here, as we are trying to get, like I said, a lead here on them and get a lead early here in this ball game here, as he'll hit his 50th home run of the season and drive himself in there in this ball game here. So there you see a nice hit right there from Bonds, as he gets several points for that at bat there, and puts that one up there, another a run up there on the board there for his fellow Tigers there. So we'll see here the replay right there. He knows he got all of that one, as he flips the bat there and says, yep, we are definitely going to try to take this series from you guys. So we'll see back in the second inning there, we'll see the replay that we just seen, that home run that he just hit, his 50th of the season. So a good milestone there. Of course, he's only about 23 away from the record, actually. But we'll go ahead and see here, bottom of the 6th here, 2-1 to score, full count for Bonds. And he does a great job here, as he draws a walk there, and that'll get him 15 points here. As you see, the pitching coach is going to come out here and talk to Shields here about maybe a possibility of trying something different for Bonds at his next at-bat there. So you see Perez and Shields out there on the mound having a little meeting there. So 1 for 2 for Bonds here at this at-bat here. Of course, bottom of the 7th here, bases are empty, 2 outs, down by 4, and this one gets ripped right up the gut there, right there in shallow left field there, and he will get a base hit there. So that'll be his second base hit of the night, and he's now on board down here twice in this ball game here. As we'll see, the Royals win this one 8-6. Final score there. Wade Davis gets his 3rd win of the year. Calling is his 36th save. Bonds 2 for 4 for the day here for him, as he got a home run, RBI, a walk, and also contribute 3 runs. So there you see some season milestones. You guys can go back and check those out. So great game for him, but not for the team there, as they lose that one there in that ball game. So now we'll go ahead and go to the next game here, and it's game 2 here. And there you see Vargas and Vargas and Scherzer. So full count here. We're on defense now, and we'll see here what Bonds can do on defense, as he shows the glove, and a nice play right there as he throws out the runner at first, and that right there will end the inning there, as he'll get 7 points for that defensive play there. So now runners at first and second here with 1 out, and he rips this one right down the third base line right here. He is going to try to see if he can get a double here, and he is running out for a double, and he does pull a double there, as he gets a double RBI there, and that will give him 28 points there. So he does score a run there and able to put himself there in scoring position now at second. So now we have runners at second and third here, and we'll see what the Tigers can do. Hopefully get a rally going here, as now we're in the bottom of the sixth here. Royals lead at 4-1 here, 2 outs for the Tigers. And we'll see this one gets chopped up the middle, as Fonte could not make a play that time. So this is going to go for a double here. And yep, he does get in there, and that will be a double there as he does advance the runner there, and now have runner at at second and third there. We'll see the replay right here, and looks like Fonte could have made a play there, but just he stuck out his glove, but I guess just bad timing there on his part. And that one goes up the middle there. But the Royals win this one 9-1 there. You see Vargas gets his 9th win of the year. Scherzer gets his 12th loss of the year. And Bonds goes for, I believe, 1 for 4 for the day, a double in that ball game. So he gets an RBI and a double in there, but a loss also there for the Tigers. So now we go to game 3 here, and we'll see Aaron Brooks and Sanchez on the mounds here. We'll see if Bonds can take part of the second-year player here for the Royals prospect there. The Royals are been keeping under wraps here, and I believe he's playing his first full season here. Actually used Brooks in my Royals franchise. He's actually a pretty decent pitcher, but we'll see here in this series. He gives up a home run right there to Bonds. That one's up. That one goes deep. That goes to right center field, and that one goes screaming out of here. That will be home run number 51 for the season for Bonds right there, as the rookie there gives up a home run pitch right there, and Bonds gets all over that one. That'll be his 51st of the season, and puts a run up on the board here as the Royals lead it, as the Tigers lead it here early in the ball game here. And we'll see here that Bonds, he has a smile on his face, and he is hoping that today will be a good day here for him. As that, we'll see the replay here, and he gets all that baseball, and that baseball is definitely gone there. And we'll see here that the Royals end up winning this one 8-3. Good game there for them. Brooks gets his 10th win of the year, as Bonds is 1 for 4 for the day, a home run and an RBI. So now we're 2 games below 500 there, as we'll see here, and we'll see that we're 2 games out of first place there, as the Royals has it now. And we'll see that in the wild card, we're about 6 games out of the wild card there, and see the Orioles and Angels now hold those 2 spots there. And of course, if the season ended today, they would play in that 1-game playoff for the wild card position. So we'll see here that we are now 2.5 games behind, and the Twins have leapfrogged us now. So we'll have to really do some work here as we get ready for this next series here coming up, and against the White Sox. So this is game 1 against the White Sox here. We'll see what we can do here. Of course, the White Sox have not been playing really good baseball right now, and we need to play some good baseball here against a team that's just not doing so well. So we'll see some defense here. Nice play right here, and this is going to turn for a double play, and yes, they do get it right there. So good job from Bonds there, turn that double play there and getting it going. As we'll see the replay here, nice throw right there, and they do get the double play. So at the end of at mid first inning here, there's no score here, tied up 0 here. So now we'll see 51 home runs and 124 RBIs for Bonds. He's leading both in the American League in both those categories there. So first and second there for Bonds, as he assists one to the second baseman, and that will cause a double play right there, and that will wipe out the inning right there, as Bonds gets 11 points for that solid contact there on that at bat. But it does wipe out the inning there, as we'll see there's no score at the end of the first inning here. And we'll see here that Bonds will come up his next at bat. So he ground out back in the first here. 0-1 now for him for the day. 1-2 pitch here, 2 outs, nobody on board. He hits this one high. This one goes deep. This one goes screaming out of here. And yes, it does go over the wall there, left center field. And the ball game now is broken now, as he breaks the lead and gets a run on the board there for the Tigers. They lead it now 1-0 here in this ball game. Bonds hits his 52nd home run of the season there, and we'll see here that he'll get 30 points for that at bat there. and that will definitely help his team out. Hopefully they'll be able to rally there after this home run here. We'll see the replay right there, and yeah, he does get all of that one that time, and it does go out there to the bullpens out there. So we'll see, he gets a season milestone there. You see he gets 125 RBIs for the season right here. He got 50 points for that. But there you see 1 for 4 for the day, a home run, RBI, and a run scored by him. So there you see his average at 285 there for him. But if the season ended today, he would be the most valuable player, as you see his numbers right there. Of course, Chris Davis right behind him, and Edwin Encarnacion will be in third place there. So you guys can check out those numbers right there for the Cy Young, Silver Slugger, and Rookie of the Year. Some pretty good names there that I'm looking at right now. And of course, but the season's not over with yet, so we got to keep going on. So we ended up losing that first game there against the White Sox there. So now we're in a 4-game losing streak here as we get going to the second game of this series against the White Sox. So things are really going to have to change now, as we have to win this game to really keep ourselves above water here in the AL Central here. So we'll see here. Bonds up to bat. Bases are loaded here. Nobody's out here. 1-1 pitch for him. And he'll hit this one, and this will get into a double play right there. Not what you want to do when bases are loaded there. And he ends up wiping out a opportunity there as he hits 2 outs there in that double play. So we'll see the replay right here. That ball was outside there, and yeah, he should not have even went after that. That would have been a ball there. But they end up getting the double play on him and getting the out. So that definitely puts a cramp in there. Try and get this lead here. So 6-1 now. We do have the lead here, and we'll see here. Nice play right there from the White Sox there as they throw him out, but he does get the RBI there. So now I'll make it now 7 now for the Tigers. Now 8-1 now, top of the 8th here, and bases are empty here, and Bonds is going underneath a pop fly. He gets that one. And that's going to be a nice play right there. So that helps them out big time here, as he'll get 8 points for that defensive play right there, getting that fly out there for his team. So we'll see here at the end of the ball game. We win this one. Yes, we've in the 4-game losing streak, and we get a win here, 8-1 there. As you see, Bonds 0 for 4 for the day for him, but he does get an RBI for that sacrifice that he had earlier. So we'll see here that we are now... All right, 66-69 for the season. And look who we have on the mound for us. We have Verlander, and he's going to go against Chris Sales. Now, Chris Sales has been a thorn on Bonds' side all season long. There's been if you guys follow the series quite often, when we play against Sales, Bonds doesn't do so great, but he does get a base hit right there. He does outrun that one as he chops out one right in front of the plate there. So good play there for him. But I just have a horrible time just with him and when he's facing Stills. So we'll see here, 1-1 pitch here. We're up by 1 here, and this one gets all over that one. Bonds is covering that ball, and yeah, that ball is long gone. Chris Sales gives up a home run right there, right in this inning here, as Bonds gets another home run there. Hits 53rd of the season here. And he is having a great day against Sales. So maybe things have changed now. Maybe he's watched some game film on Sales and understands what he is doing there on the mound. As you see, he has that solo shot there. And he'll get some points for that right there. And definitely extend his lead here against the White Sox. As we'll see the replay right here. I think he knew that ball was long gone as soon as it came out of his hand there. As you see, Bonds gets all over that pitch right there. And takes that one deep to left field right there, to the left field bleachers out there. So now we'll see the replay here from that inning there, back in the 3rd there as he hits that one. And so we'll see here if he can possibly hit another one here in this episode here, as we try to win this last game of this series here against the White Sox here. So 2 for 3 for the day for him, a home run and a single. And we'll see what Bonds will do here at his next at-bat here. So 4-1 is the score, bottom of the 8th here, runner at first. There's nobody out, and then we'll see here. This is going to be a nice shot out there to shallow, or I should say deep left field, but Bond's thinking about for 2, but no, actually we'll just go for 1 here, as he just does not have enough speed there to go around for double there. So he'll get a single right there on that play. We'll see the replay here, and this one gets in there, and that's a nice hit right there. As too bad he didn't have any speed. He could hustle for a double there and put himself there in scoring position. But when we end up winning this one anyway, it's final score is 10-2. Bond's 3 for 5 for the day, a home run and an RBI for him in the ball game. So there you see we're 1 game out of first place. There you see the Royals 68 and 68. They're playing some 500 baseball right now, as you see here. I believe they're on a 2-game losing streak, and we're currently on a 2-game winning streak there. So we're really taking a try to get right now with the Royals being in a losing streak right now. We really got to take advantage of that and do well here in this last series here before we wrap up this episode against Seattle. So we'll see here in just a bit what the numbers are with the Mariners. And there you see 70 and 66 for them. They're 3 games out of first place there for the wild card there. So we'll see here as we'll take a look at a player spotlight here. Theo Bonds there you see his at-bats, 111 at-bats, 288 average with 11 home runs and 23 RBIs for him for the season there. As you'll see here, having a great month so far. But when I talked to him before this game, he says that his main focus is right now is just trying to help his team out in any way possible of getting to the playoffs. He really wants the second year to be able to get to the playoffs, as last year they were pretty close and just were just shy of that. Of course, last year it was just pitching was just really horrible, but this year the pitching there has gotten better now. So he's hoping that things will turn around for them here. So he's still got about a month left here in the season to really turn things around here and get something going here. So Sergio will be on the mound for us, and we'll see here what he'll do. So we'll go ahead and get to the 9th inning. Yeah, top of the 9th, Seattle leading 14-0. Yeah, 14-0, 2 outs, and nice play right there. It's a good snag there. Of course, we probably needed that all game long here. As you see, the Seattle wins at 14-0, or leads at 14-0 now. So Bond's up to bat here. His final at bat here, bottom of the 9th here. Nobody on board, nobody out. We'll see what he can do here. If he can get a rally going. And this one goes sky high. This one goes deep. This one goes back. Is it enough to go over the wall? No, it doesn't. It goes off the wall here, and it gets him into a double. So he's in scoring position here, and we can avoid getting knocked out or getting not scoring here, as we have an opportunity here. We can get at least 1 run here on the board, but we are not getting. So far, by the looks of it, we might get skunked here, and we do. 14-0 is the final score there. You see Sergio gives up 14 hits with 14 runs there. That gives us 13th loss of the season. And we'll see here, season milestone there for Bonds, 150 hits there for the season. He'll get 75 points for that. But there you see 1 for 4 for the day for him and a double. So we'll go ahead now and go to game 2 here. Hopefully we can turn things around, as we got skunked in that last game there against the Seattle Mariners. Of course, they're always good in baseball games, but in real life, just different story there. So there you see 53 home runs and I believe 124 RBIs or so, 127 RBIs. I couldn't really see what it said, but there you see he'll pop this one up sky high, and this is going to be a routine play right there, as the second baseman gets underneath that one, and that will be an out. So there you see 1 point for him for that at bat. And we'll see here 0 for 2 now at this point in the ball game, a strikeout and a pop out for Bonds. As bottom of the 6th here, they're leading now 3-0 here. We're about to look like we're going to get skunked again. And we got a runner at first, and yeah, that's a nice catch right there from the third baseman. He gets that one right at his knees there, and that will be an out. So Walker's doing a great job here on the mound here for Seattle in this ball game. But we'll move on here. Into the next at bat here. Bottom of the 8th here. Runner at first, 2 outs, and they still leading now 3-0. He hits this one high. This one goes deep. But does this have enough juice to go out of the ballpark? And yes, it does not. It does not. Excuse me. He does not, and we end up losing this one 3-0 as Bonds goes 0-for-4 for the day. There you see Walker gets his 10th win of the year. Sanchez gets his 13th loss of the year, and we lose that one also. So we get now skunked now twice, 14-0 in the first game, 3-0 in the last game. Now we go to game 3 here, bottom of the ninth here. We're coming in as a pitch hit situation. We got runners at first and second. Chris Young is on the mound there. You see his numbers so far for the day. And we'll see here what Bonds can do here. Hopefully be able to get a rally going here as he sees there. He forgets his bat, and he gets a little last-minute instructions there from his manager there. So 127 RBIs there for him. And we'll see here. Hopefully he'll be able to drive some RBIs here in the bottom of the ninth here with 2 outs, and rips this one up the middle there, and that one gets through. And he is able to get 1 RBI in there, so now he has 128 RBIs for the season, and that puts them now at runners at first and second here, as they do score a run here, and we end up losing this one now, but we do get a run. Final score 3-1. Mariners win this one, and they end up winning the series there as Bonds goes just gets that 1 at bat there for his effort in that ball game. So as we wrap up this episode here, you guys, just not where we want to be. We're 2 games out of first place there as the Royals there. You see still on a losing streak there. Now we're on a 3-game losing streak, and the Twins 2-game winning streak there for them. But we'll go ahead and look at the wild card. There you see Angels and Orioles still leading it there. And, of course, we're 7 games out of first place there when it comes to the wild card. So we definitely got a lot of work to do. And, of course, we got a series coming up. It's not going to be easy. We got a road trip here coming up here. We got go to Boston for 3 games, and then we go to Cleveland for 3 games also. So we got a 6-game road trip here coming up, and they will not be easy by far at all. So we'll take a look at some league leaders here as we get close to the end of this episode here. And you guys can check out the numbers there. You guys positive numbers, but there you see 53 home runs leading there, both in the American League and National League. And also we'll see some RBIs here from him, 128 RBIs leading both the American League and National League there. So he has two-thirds of the Triple Crown. Of course, we're trying to get that average up as high as we possibly can. But with this road trip coming up, it's going to be pretty tough here. We got a pretty good road trip here, like I said, with Boston and Cleveland right now. They're both playing some really good baseball. And hopefully we can just survive here. Now, we should know by the time we get to the end of at the end of the next episode, if we're going to be in the playoffs or not. So we'll have to see how that goes in the next episode, you guys. So definitely come on back for another episode of MLB 14 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds, as we are trying our best to get into the 2015 postseason and get ourselves in position here and get a playoff spot. So definitely come on back for another episode, you guys. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel and happen to check out this video, please subscribe to the channel and check out other great series here on ESGNet. Not to mention, you guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.